lot of people think journaling is just writing your thoughts down, but it's more than that. It's how you start to hear yourself again. Most of us stopped listening to our own voice a long time ago, buried under work, responsibilities, and trying to meet everyone else's expectations. But your journal, that's where you get to come home to yourself. So today, I want to talk about how to journal in a way that helps you uncover your dreams, not just what you think you want, but what your soul has been trying to tell you for years. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Taking Up Space with Jordan. I took some much needed time off to recharge, to celebrate my 31st birthday, and I am excited to be back. Because over the next few weeks, we're breaking down not only how to achieve your dream life, but how to actually discover your dreams in the first place. And it all starts with journaling. When I first started journaling, it wasn't pretty. Half the pages were crossed out. I'd write things like, I don't even know what I'm doing or why do I feel this way? But somewhere in between all that confusion, I started to find clarity. I realized that journaling wasn't about having it all figured out. It's about making space to figure it out. It was about giving myself permission to be honest, to dream, and to listen. Oh my God, there's something in my eye. So, if you've ever felt like journaling is just too hard, too awkward, or just not for you, let's go ahead and reframe that today. Find your medium, your way to connect. Whether you choose to write in an inexpensive $5 notebook you picked up from Target, or you prefer a more digital approach using an iPad like GoodNotes, the medium that you select, it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't need to be the perfect journal. It doesn't need to be the perfect lines leveled out. It doesn't need to be perfect. The perfect journal does not exist. Chasing it and chasing after it will only keep you from starting. But the right journal is the one that feels approachable and inviting to you. The one that doesn't make you feel like you have to perform or impress anyone, not even yourself. Personally, I think your journal should feel like your favorite coffee mug, something that's comforting, simple, familiar, and always there waiting for you when you need it most. I honestly really like the paper versions myself. I feature them a lot on my TikTok. I recently started a new journal while I was on vacation, finished this bad boy up, but as you can see, I've been journaling for a little bit. But there is a specific reason why I have chosen the paper version for myself. I spend so much time throughout the day on my phone or staring at a computer screen for work. Writing my thoughts down without any morning screen time is just another way that I intentionally relax and disconnect from the digital world. Pick a time, not perfection. Here's something most people get wrong about journaling. It doesn't have to happen every single day. You don't need a 6 a.m. ritual or soft jazz music in the background. You just need a moment. Any moment that's mostly consistent. Maybe it's 10 minutes at night. Maybe it's in your parked car before work. Maybe it's in between your scrolling. The goal isn't discipline. It's actually devotion. Showing up for yourself about 80% of the time and giving yourself grace for the other 20%. Journaling is about giving yourself the chance to just be you. If you can just be honest with yourself for 10 minutes a day, it teaches you that spending time on yourself is not a crime, and you eventually will feel less and less guilty of spending time on yourself. Maybe it starts with 10 minutes today, but then ends with you taking a whole trip just for yourself. What to write and where the magic begins. So you've opened your notebook. Now what? This is where people freeze. But here is probably my best advice when it comes to journaling. Don't write for the sake of being deep. Write to understand. If you want to start with Dear Diary, do it. But some other suggestions are just to start small. Write the date and time. Describe your setting. Then just let your curiosity lead you. Maybe you talk about what's been heavy on you right now. What are you craving the most? What are you fearing? And if you wanted to give up those fears, what would you try? You'll be surprised how the truth starts to spill out when you stop editing yourself. Some days your journal will hold sadness. Other days it'll hold gratitude. Sometimes it's just a list of groceries and goals, and that's okay. Because in between all of that, your dreams will start to show themselves. You'll start noticing patterns, the things you keep wishing for, the parts of your life you keep circling back to. That's your intuition showing you the way to your real dreams. And here's something I want you to remember, even when you write, I don't want to do this anymore. that's still listening. That's still truth coming through. Journaling doesn't always feel good, but it's real. In a world that rewards pretending, being real is the most radical thing that you can do. Your journal is your witness to your growth, your grief, your small wins, your big dreams. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be yours. So this week, just open the page, write one line. That's it. And when you do, you might just find that the dream that you've been searching for has been waiting inside you all along. I should know. That's how I discovered I wanted to be a podcaster. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who's been feeling stuck or disconnected from what she really wants. And if you want more prompts to help you start, check out some of the journaling prompts on my website. This upcoming Sunday, we are going to be diving into a guide on how to start dreaming. So if you wanted to know how living that dream life, but never been able to kind of pinpoint, well, don't forget to subscribe so you can be the first to know when a new episode drops. Until then, keep dreaming, keep writing, and as always, keep taking up space. Kisses.